Is that free smoke I see? Give me some, give me free. Give me some.
CJ on 32s and you rocking out with free.
The life of Jerry Bear, man.
The real Nova 797.
TK's Garage.
You doing a budget, man? If you rock with me, you need to rock with free smoke, baby.
Mess with free smoke heavy.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy CashApp.
Beauty 392B.
Make sure y'all doing a free smoke.
Hey man, it's your boy man, real for real man.
Free smoke, free smoke.
Free smoke.
And you're watching Free Smoke.
Are you watching Free Smoke?
Free Smoke.
Free smoke.
Rocking with free smoke, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Yeah.
To the latest podcast on YouTube, Free Smoke.
Make sure y'all tune in to the Free Smoke family,
Free
man.
Smoke.
What is going on, man? Welcome back to another video. I'm your boy FaTKaT. We got garage driven, modern day muscle down below. And if you don't know, you're watching Free Smoke, home of the automotive news for the culture. Let's go to get into it. We're quick, fast, and a hurry. First thing we got for y'all today, man, our brother once again YouTubing on a budget, man. Yo, he was out with his wife's Hellcat. Yo, I don't know, man. It ain't look like it was too good for him.
Hey man, what was funny is first the car was broken. You know, I mean, something's wrong. So there's something actually wrong with the vehicle right now. And this guy catches a motorcycle on the highway, and that problem that the car had went out his head. He just wanted all the smoke at that point. I don't give him. I don't blame this dude, man. Whenever that opportunity is there and you want to give some smoke, give it out, man. You know what I mean? So he gave some smoke, man, and hey, I mean, took the L, but you know, it's a bike. Come on. You know what I'm saying? What do you expect? But I'll get, you know what I'm saying, good race, man. Good, all fun. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have fun sometime, man. Just, you know what I mean? As long as you're being safe with it, clear on the roads in Mexico, ain't no big issue, man. Just don't overdo it.
Hey, look, let me tell y'all something. I am a motorcycle rider. Now, granted, I haven't owned a motorcycle, I should say, in probably about 3 or 4 years now. I need to get another one. But I am a motorcycle rider. I still got my motorcycle endorsement. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get another one here soon. But I had a ZX14 stretched out. You know what I'm saying? Air shift on it. You know what I'm saying? 50 shot.
I just learned something new about you, FaTKaT. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hey.
What? 50 shot of NOS on that joint. Like, yo, my shit was custom paint. Like, my joint was official. And let me tell you something. Every time I was on the highway, I don't care what kind of car it was, if they wanted to pull up, I was like, bro, you don't want this smoke, bro. You do not want this smoke, bro. Please. I remember one time, man. Hey, he kept trying. They got one particular car, man. He was trying his hardest to get me, man. We was on I-4 going towards Lakeland, and it was a GTR. Like a Nissan GTR.
Yeah, those things are no joke. They no joke though. Don't get it twisted.
Listen, no, he was trying, bro.
They would beat certain bikes, but not that bike. Sorry.
Listen, there's a saying in the motorcycle world: drop a gear and disappear. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I was doing to his. Actually, I was playing with him. I would drop a gear. You know what I'm saying? Drop 2, bam, gone. And I'll slow down. He'd come back and want to try it again, and I'll keep doing the same thing. So eventually, man, I just had to give him the finger, the Matumbo finger. Like, bro, it ain't gonna happen, bro. So relax. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man. But yeah, man. But anyway, yo, riding motorcycles is fun. And like I said, you gotta have a really, really, really like souped up car to even beat like an R6 or I should say 600. You know what I'm saying? Like a 600 liter bike. Like, bikes are fast, especially coming out the hole. You know what I'm saying?
There's no weight.
Like,
there's no weight.
Bikes are quick, man. Bikes are quick. Yeah. So like I like, you got to be like you got to be pushing like demonology type power and everything else to really
compete. To even compete.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And even then, man, like demonology, like he races bikes, but he races them on the track. I've never raced my bike on the track, but I would think that racing bikes on the track is even harder than racing them on the street because it's so sticky. So you really got to know how to launch a bike on the track. So even like So even cars that are beating bikes on the track, you know, you're really not racing the bike, you're racing the rider. You know what I'm saying? Because you take that same rider, you take that same bike, and you put it on the street, and you race them on the street, they're probably going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? But on the track, it's a totally different story. You're racing the experience of the rider to be able to launch that bike, the right way on the track. You know what I'm saying?
On the track.
But anyway.
I was about to say, and yo, them bikers are on the track. Think about it, their feet get stuck to the track, bro, because it's so sticky. So they gotta be like trying to like make sure their feet is not stuck. You don't want to take off and leave your shoe in the back, you know what I'm saying? Like you look like you didn't have shoes in there and stuff.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta leave that shit. You gotta leave that Air Force One behind you, bro. You gotta leave that joint in the back, bro. The Buckchilds have to stay back there because you're trying to win this race. Oh god!
You launch right out your shoes. That's funny.
But yeah, man. But other than that, man, big time shout out to you on the budget, man. You know what I'm saying? Just out there having fun. You know what I'm saying? With his wife's Hellcat and RedEye, I should say, and out there killing it. You know what I'm saying? So oh, by the way, man, make sure I go check out his IG, man. Cause he got them wheels on it too, man. Looks pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go check out his IG, man. YouTube it on the budget for sure, man. Our brother. But the next thing we got on the menu for y'all today, man, Will Motivation, man. Will Motivation got so many damn cars. You don't even know what he got. And I figured this out when I went to his house, and I was like, bro, you got like 4 or 5 other cars that we don't even see on the freaking channel. You know what I'm saying? They're just all there that get a driveway. Anyway, man,
it's low key cars.
His low key cars. So this is one of his cars, man, that he's had literally probably for a while now. And he's saying he's probably going to get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, he's telling us like, guess what Audi he's getting next? I don't know. But he did slip at a point. He said S6. He was like, he was talking something about like whatever, like this car. I think he was trying to mention this car. He said S6 instead of S3. You know what I'm saying? But then he said right before that, he had said, "Oh, I'm looking at the car right now. It's pulling up like right now." So basically, I think he was looking at it, and then the words came out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was like one of those things, and like I don't think anyone caught it, but I caught it, and I left a comment in someone's video about it though. But it's all good, all fun, man. So I think that he'll be coming with the S6 next. I doubt he's gonna be getting obviously not another S3. There's no way, and I don't think he's an S4 guy. I doubt that. But the S6 right now is like the baddest thing on the road, especially the Avant, like which is the wagon. I think that's what he's gonna. Oh, the RS6 is even disgusting, bro. God. Even more disgusting, bro.
God.
So I think it's gonna be an S6, maybe an RS6. You just never know. So we're waiting to see. It's gonna be coming here shortly, within the next day or so, and we shall all see exactly what Will Motivation pulls out next.
Can I tell you something, bro? You know you killing. When you got Audis and you got Hellcats, he's had Hellcats. Mm-hmm. He has this, he has that, and he don't even put them on the channel. Like they don't even sniff his YouTube channel. You know you killing when you got literally other cars that people will be like, man, they would love to have, and he don't even showcase stuff. It's just like whatever, bro. Like they just there. You know what I'm saying? And it's literally like his daily drivers, and that's it.
And those are good content cars also. Honestly, he just be like, nah.
Yeah, he's like, whatever.
I'm gonna just use my Lambo. You know what I'm saying?
Like he's had Hellcats, didn't even slip the channel. He's had Mustang.
I was gonna say he had the TRX, and like I mean he did like do some content with it, but not much. He just was like, he probably was like, man, this thing too big for me, and just too much.
He had the other Jeep. What's that? The Jeep?
The YTOB Rubicon, the Gladiator.
Yeah. The Gladiator, He had the Gladiator. Did maybe a few videos with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's literally had Hellcat. When I went over, he had Hellcat just sitting on the side, like the side of the house. Like it was just like just a car just sitting there. Didn't even touch it as far as content. I think he had a Mustang GT sitting there. No you know what I'm saying? Like these are literally like his daily. Like he has like 3 or 4 like daily drivers that he just drives around. And like I said, these low key cars, man. It's crazy. So big time shout out to Will Motivation, man. The S6 or the R6 or the S6 or whatever he gets. First of all, let me say this. Audi guys be one of the most underappreciated underestimated car brands out there. Like Audi be putting out some fire, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Audi's always been fire in my
fire.
book. I'll say
Yeah.
Audi's always been fire in my book.
But yeah, but they're just not. I don't know why they're not in the conversation. Like even with like people that are into like the Euros, they're not in the conversation really when it comes to like Beamers and Mercedes and things like that.
Mercedes, yeah.
They're not really in the conversation.
I think you know what it might be. I think they might be experiencing what Corvette was going through a couple years back, where Corvette just attracts the older crowd. Audi may need to revamp their marketing to be like, hey, we exist, and show off their cool cars. It might be that.
That RS6, that RS6 is very sorted out right now, though. That RS6, for some reason, that wagon, everyone wants one. That's the only one.
I will say that their exclusive cars are very like people pay attention to those, like the RSs, the RS6, the RS4 back in the day. People do pay attention to those, but just the brand is like the brand in general. And like I said, a lot of their cars, like they don't look like old people cars. Like they don't look like old people. They look nice. They look sporty. The interiors are nice. They ride nice. So they don't look like it's like the cars are not like geared towards like old people. You know what I'm saying? Like the car itself. I just don't understand why people don't comment.
I guess that's what I was hinting at. Is more of like, I don't think people know that because they're not marketing it. You know what I mean? You don't see it. Like, when's the last time you seen an Audi commercial on YouTube? Never.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that was kind of like my point.
Yeah. But anyway, if I ever get to that point, you know what I'm saying, I could just have whatever 3, 4, 5 daily drivers. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna have an Audi in the stable. You know what I'm saying? Because I've owned Audi before.
My mom's favorite car.
Yeah, it was probably one of my better cars, like driving experience cars. And I've had Beamers, I've had Audis. I've never had a Mercedes, but Audis and Beamers, I've had. And like I said, I would definitely take an Audi over a Beamer. Like if I had a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the Audi, man, it's a great driving experience. And you're on when you're on a highway with an Audi. You could literally do 120 and don't even know you're doing it. It's like that's one car that the faster it goes, the better it drives. It's weird.
Yeah, I had like a B5 S4, which is like a 2000 S4, and that thing, all I did was the exhaust, and I did a computer chip on there. That thing gained like 140 horsepower, or some dumb shit like that, and like 70. I think it was 90 horsepower and like 100 and something foot-pounds of torque. It gained. The car was like night and day fast. Like all my friends that I used to race. I went back and raced them one day. They was blown away. I was whooping their ass, and they was like, "Hey, what's going on?" I was like, "Yeah, I changed my spark plugs, man, the air filter." That's what I told them. Hey, I was just gapping them dudes, Now they was like, "Nah."
That's one of the things. That's one of the things. My bad, Monica Muscle, real quick, but that's one of the things I do like about the Euro cars, because it's literally almost all of them. Audi, Volkswagen, if you get like a GTI or something like that, you know what I'm saying, Beamer, bro, you get the chip, bro. The chips do wonders on these cars, bro. That's like literally
crazy horsepower.
Like you know how. All right, so if you're in the Euro world, right? If you've ever been in the Euro world, you know this. So what the equivalent of the mid-muff delete on a Mopar, everybody runs out and get a mid-muff delete. The first thing they do, the chip is the equivalent of that in the Euro world. One of the first, and it's not even expensive. One of the first things that people do when they got a Euro car, Audi, BMW, especially Volkswagen, GTIs, things like that. The first thing they do is go out and get that damn chip and intake, and that's it.
For me, it'd be chip and springs.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Gaiac was my best friend. That was the chip that I had in my Audi. Woo!
Gaiac, you got was that New Speed? You know what I'm saying? As far as like the other parts and everything else, yeah, man. Anyway, we could go on and on.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I was just saying. I know this is a different part of the spectrum that Audi offers, but I had the opportunity to ride in an R8 because my uncle has one, and the ride quality is awesome. And you're right, like you really don't even know how fast you're going because the ride is just so smooth.
literally, the faster you go, the better the car is. You know what I'm saying? It's weird it's weird the way Audi does that. But anyway, man.
Hold on. One last thing about Audi. The handling.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
The handling is crazy because it's that Quattro, which Audi their Quattro system is crazy, man. Like there's no other 4-wheel drive like it. So
Audi needs to send us a sponsorship.
Yeah, it's time Audi pay up, man.
How much we talking about them?
They just send us some R8s. Send us some R8s, man. We be out with that.
I'll take an A3 for free. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
A3, A4, no matter.
But Audi is a dope brand, man. So big shout out to Audi. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Will Motivation for acknowledging that, and even though he doesn't necessarily put it on his channel, the fact that he picks these cars. Normally, like literally, he always has an Audi in the stable as a daily driver, whatnot. That should speak volumes on his own, because y'all know what World of Motivation likes his quality vehicles. You know what I'm saying? So, other than that, man, that's all we got for y'all today. Don't forget, July 24th, man, Grudge Fest coming up. You know what I'm saying? In Louisiana, man. Make sure I go check out Demonology. Demonology, Mount of Fame, Stunner Race, man. So you can get more info on that. Make sure I go check those guys out. Other than that, I think that's all we got. There's another announcement that should be coming up for the end of the year. We're gonna wait for those, for that announcement to be official before we start talking about it. But there's something big coming up at the end of the year, man. For a lot of people, I think is gonna enjoy that as well. Garage Driven, Modern Day Muscle. Anything else for the peoples before we get out of here?
Simple and short. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yo, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Let's stay motivated. Let's stay positive, guys. We talk too much.
Yeah, we do, man. We are blabber mouths, and I'm the first to admit that I'm the worst one when it comes to that. But real quick though, before we get out of here, don't forget that tomorrow we got Godspeed coming up, man. So make sure y'all check us out. 6:00 p.m. Eastern, our live show. Godspeed will be in the building. 6:00 p.m. Eastern. You know what I'm saying? That's 5:00 Central. And 3:00 on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check us out with that, man. Every single Sunday, 6:00 p.m. Eastern. That's all we got. Bless up to everyone out there. Big time salute. Shout out to the Free Smoke Squad. If you don't know, you're watching Free Smoke. And we do this for the culture. We out of here.